Hello guys, this is my braid down that I did, and here is the stocking cap, and I am applying the Gots to Be Glued freeze spray. And before I applied the freeze spray, I did apply some GLUELESS knot gel, and here I am blow drying it. Usually I let them sit under the dryer to dry so it can be completely dried. And I'm just working it in, making sure that it's smooth, because we want to get that ball cap method going on. Even though this is a glueless lace closure wig install, we still want it to look like it's been glued down. So as soon as I'm finished with this, I'm going to show you how to customize the closure a little bit. So I'm rinsing off the bleach right here. And I am going to I'm going to see whether it's an orange or a yellow tint after I bleach the knots. And since it's orange, I'm going to use the blue toner to tone out that orange. And usually I'll tweeze it while it's sitting on there. And this also helps the hair comes out easier when you're tweezing. But you have to be gentle because you can poke holes in the lace. But while you're laying it on your hand, you can see or feel, how deep it's going, so you know it's not going to poke through. And I just section each section off and keep tweezing on back. Pretty cool. So here I am going to match her skin tone with the concealer. And I use a sponge to blend it out nice and evenly, because you don't want it too thick. Because if it's too thick, it'll look caked up. And here I am cutting the cap. Cut as close as possible. Try not to cut your client. Okay, here I put the tint on the lace. And you can find this tint at www.royaltybeautynow.com. And I am drying the tint on the lace. And then I'm going to match the tint to her skin to make sure it matches all the way. And right here, I am putting some knot sealer on. You need some knot sealer on your lace pieces after you bleach the knots, so it can help seal the knots so they won't shed fast. Here I am applying the wax stick. The wax stick helps the hair lay down flat. My hot comb wasn't heated up, so I couldn't use it right then and there. So I'm just matching the lace to the client's skin. And right here, I'm just adding that concealer on that white line, because we don't want to see that white line. And usually you will go a shade darker, so when you take videos, it will look like it's matching all the way through. So we see here, it looks like a pretty good match for her skin. I know it's very hard to see with the light. but it looks really good. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is lay some of that bowl hole. What is it called? The Gots to Be Glue gel. I laid it on right there, and then I'm going to place the lace on top, and I'm going to blow dry it, because I'm going to show y'all a trick that I do. Most of my clients love this trick. Some of them prefer not to have the stocking cap, and they like the elastic band that I add on to the side. Usually I will sew down up under the lace closure first and then sew it down like this. So we see how that looks up close, and you see how that melts into her skin. Now we're going to come in with the hot comb, because it's heated up. Heat that thing up, baby. Yes. Lay it. So right here, I'm just pushing it on back. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick. So I cut out the excess cap from the band, and I just pull it as tight as possible. See, with using the stocking cap band, it doesn't put as much tension on the person's edges, and it doesn't put as much tension on the back of the head of the nape area. So while you're tying it down, you can go as tight as you want. And then after you sew down one side a little bit, then you'll go to the other side and do the other side, because you don't want one side to be tighter than the other. So here, I don't have to cut any excess cap off, and I just pull it up. Make sure you be careful not to pull up the part that you gelled down, because it will cause tension on their edges, and it will pull their edges out. So you see, as I'm sewing, I am holding down the cap as well. This so that any other extra tension won't get on the client's scalp. The less tension, the better. The faster your hair can grow, the more healthier your hair grow. So anything that causes less tension is perfect. And when I did the braid down, you want to make sure that the braid down is not too tight either. I know everyone wants their install to last a very long time, but too much tension is not good for your hair at all. So I'm just sewing that down, and I sewed that down completely. And now here I'm just cutting off the excess lace. And of course it's going to give like a little line in the front. So I just sprayed some spritz to kind of spritz that back down after I had cut it. And I'm going to put the band around. Let that band melt that lace into the scalp. And I'm going to go finish sewing in the rest of these tracks here. It doesn't take me that long to sew at all. Normally, because I have needles threaded already. And by the way, you guys, I've been doing this for 10 years now, licensed. So it kind of come to me as first nature. So yeah, these fingers be going, as you can see. Normally I do a sew-in in about 2 to 3 hours max, and that's with me doing the braid down, the install, and me styling and customizing the lace. So it's not bad. So we're almost finished. I didn't get a video of me taking the band off and customizing the baby hairs, but my next video I will make sure to include that. Here, and here she is looking all cute. We didn't take a lot of pictures, but I will get more. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. I will make sure I post more videos. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed one.